What's good, ladies and gents? It's your favorite former pro with JT. Ladies and gents, that boy Yayo is finally back. It took you long. It took a long-ass hiatus, my boy. I didn't really like that too much. I'm going to keep it stacked with you. I enjoy your reactions. I enjoy your breakdowns. All right? You got to get some more breakdowns. You feel me? No, I'm playing. I understand mental health, breaks, all that stuff matters. I respect that. I'm just saying, the thing about Yayo, he does things that no one else has done. Like he does like the low key like fire animes. Like first, I've watched World Trigger already, so I'm surprised he even did that. So I damn near almost know exactly what he's talking about because I've watched it, but I haven't. I haven't watched it in a while, so I don't remember everything. But I do know majority of what goes on because I have watched the show. So that's one thing I like about Yayo because he does stuff that most people just normally don't do. He does like the low key like fire what's the one I'm looking for? It's Diamond in the Rough animes. That's kind of what he does. Well, gents, if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. It's only right. Please and thank you, because subscribing keeps us all alive. Now, again, ladies and gents, 10K before my phone. 10K before 2026. It is only right, ladies and gents. That's the goal. Let's get to it, ladies and gents. Just hit that subscribe button. Please and thank you. Let's go.
Let me introduce you guys to the universe of World Trigger. See, this is one of the animes that got overlooked when it was airing.
Facts.
Not me, though. See, soon enough, you guys are going to realize I do this anime shit for real. As long as it's not romance or isekai, I probably watched it before.
Damn.
And World Trigger is one of those shows where I'm like, why did nobody really watch it? Like, if I were to make a modern day comparison, probably Kaiju number 8. That's like a crazy comparison right there. Like, they're very alike. They both got monsters destroying Shibuya, or what I could guess to be Shibuya, because in every anime,
that
Shibuya
actually makes sense. It's just like, I feel like with World Trigger, it's just not as gory. That makes sense. It's just not as gory. I would say it's just a little bit more family friendly. And Kaiju number 8, they show a lot more. Just keeping it stacked.
just gets destroyed. They both got their own defense force, whether that be Border or the Kaiju defense force. The weapons and the way they fight is exactly the same, basically. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kaiju number 8, did you copy my I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt since y'all anime is fire. And it's probably inspiration, not copying, you know what I'm saying? And if you're interested just by hearing the comparisons, let me tell you what the story actually has to offer. Our main character in World Trigger is what you would call a neighbor. And I'm not talking about the ones you can hear through the paper-thin walls beating their kids. I'm talking about the monsters destroying the city. And some of you are confused. You're like, how is he a neighbor, but he looks like a human? See, those monsters are not really living. They're just energy. Like the energy they used to fight Tryon is what they call it. They're just a whole bunch of Tryon mashed together to make a war machine. The actual neighbors look exactly like humans. They're just from a different planet or a whole bunch of planets. Bro, it's so weird. You gotta look at like the map. Let me show you real quick. This is a whole bunch of planets orbiting each other, which they call the neighborhood, thus the name neighbors, you know what I'm saying? But every neighbor is not bad, but in the eyes of humans, they're terrible because all they do is attack them, which I can't even be mad at them for, bro. It's a very reasonable take. But our main character Yuma is one of those good ones. See, he traveled the whole neighborhood with his father, but his father ended up dying. And it turns out his father told him if he ever dies, he wants him to go to Earth and go to Border to meet a friend of his. So that's exactly what he does. He comes to Earth to find the friend. And he's accompanied by his guardian. What do they call this nigga, bro? I forgot. Replica. How do I forget it's such a hard ass name? Replica is tough. In order to fit in better, Yuma decides to enroll into school, which is smart. A little kid can't just be in the streets without going to school. And this is where we meet our other main character, who just happens to be a border agent. Not a good one, by the way. A shitty one. See, Yuma and Osamu run into an issue where a neighbor just spawns right in front of them. And Osamu being the, oh, I'm gonna save you kind of guy he is, he jumps into action. He tries to save Yuma and all the people around. And this nigga failed miserably, bro. He got thrown into a building. He stood no chance, bro. Yuma seen this pathetic ass attempt and decided he'll just destroy it.
Damn.
Trigger. On. Boy, you weak as hell. You gotta get stronger. And this reminded Osamu of the man that saved his life back then the same exact way. And this is also the guy we're going.
You may have to style him like that, my boy. You may have to style like that though. You took dude out easy, which is rightfully so, but like you have to style him like that. I mean, honestly, you trying to get your style points. I mean, you don't know how much airtime you finna get, so I respect it. But why did my man look that bad though? You made my man look like a side character. It's kind of crazy. He's keeping stack with you, my boy, like that. That's wild.
Be talking about today. See, this little incident got Yuma caught up because Border, they wanted to know who the hell destroyed this big ass beast. And originally, Osamu took credit. You know, his weak ass, they didn't really believe it. And they have this equipment that, like, you know, you can search the residue of whatever the area, and it tells you whether or not it's the trigger that belongs to Border or a trigger that nobody knows about. And this is a trigger. I forgot to explain, honestly. But it's literally what they used to fight. And when Border realized this trigger wasn't theirs, they started an investigation. Hey, big dog. We got a nigga issue we gotta handle real quick. What you mean I'm being racist? Do I pay you to take care of my problems or create more for me? That's what I thought. Now go take care of that and don't ever question me. You know what? Call me big bro. Now go do your job. As y'all can see, the big boss sent one of his best hitters to go after him. And after
You ignorant as hell. Yeah, you ignorant as hell. You're ignorant.
a couple days of stalking Yuma and Osamu, they get caught with Replica out because they were trying to help this little girl. But just seeing Replica was enough to make these guys jump into action. Hey boss, I just ran into the neighbor. Do I have permission to up the tool? They get permission, so they get ready to attack. But before they do that, they started asking Yuma some questions. Are you the neighbor? Yikes, are you racist? Yes. Now are you the neighbor? Yes. Ah! You racist piece of shit! But Yuma is different, I ain't gonna lie to you. He instantly set up a shield to protect himself. Then he got up, wiped his pants off, and got straight into action, bro. And the two people he's about to fight are top tier, bro. They're A class. And they're already about to jump the guy. But on top of that, they bring 2 snipers. These niggas sad as hell for that, bro. Y'all can't throw hands for real. The fight begins, and the guy with the spear lunges directly at Yuma. But Yuma dodges it elegantly, bro. Or so I thought. The spear somehow, some way hit him. This will show you guys these guys are not pushovers. Osamu seen that Yuma was hurt, so he decided to give his big bro a call. An S-class agent for Border. And the main topic of this video, but we'll get to that when that happens. Yo, what up, lil bro? These A-class racists are jumping Yuma. Did you say A-class, little brother? Don't worry, he gonna fold them niggas. Then we cut back and we see Yuma smiling all of a sudden. I don't know if this pissed off the guy with the spear, but he instantly started rushing him. And Yuma surprised the fuck out of me, because how did you know he was aiming for your feet? Okay then, boy, you fast. Because he even dodged the second spear attack. And he took these boys on a chase, bro. Oh my god, look at this shit. 2 against 1 and they still can't catch him. And one of them using a long ass stick. Boy, this nigga cold. The spear guy finally got one more hit on him, but it wasn't enough to slow him down. Yuma just kept moving, bro. And you know what I like about this scene? Every time Yuma touched the floor, he jumped again. Like, he knows his territory so well. He just moving so good. Now, bro, even dodging bullets. The 2 agents finally corner Yuma, and this forces him to jump up through the roof. But this was a bad mistake. And then we see something that gave every Call of Duty player PTSD. A sniper glint, bro. He got sniped right away. And it wasn't just one sniper either. The other one also took a shot. And they took off his arm. Right off, bro. And by the time he landed back on his feet, they were already cornering him again. The guy with the gun started switching his rounds. And when he finished reloading it, he lifted that bitch right up. And I can't even lie to you, he looked like he's scared to hold that. Bro, put it down, bro. That's not your life. The guy with the spear rushed Yuma again, but Yuma dodged it. And bro with the gun wanted his licks too. So he shot him and Yuma put up a shield. But this time the bullets went right through his shield. They were a different type of round. These bullets turned to concrete cylinders on contact, just to weigh you down. And the way Yuma was moving, I would have shot his ass too, bro. Slow your ass down, boy. Moving too much for me.
There.
But Yuma had another trick up his sleeve, which is basically just the showering gun. He has the ability to copy any projectile, so he just shot it right back at them, and it was over from there. I'm not gonna lie to you. They fell down, and it was GG's. But let's not forget the hard scoper. That nigga still there, and he was ready to end it all. And just as he was ready to pull the trigger, big bro Jin came out to cut and told that nigga to cut it out. And some of you guys might be sitting there thinking, why is Yuma so strong compared to these other guys? Because he has what we call a black trigger. And to put into perspective on how rare it really is, in the whole of Border, there are only 2 people that have a black trigger. One of them is Jin, and the other one you guys won't know unless you go watch the show yourself, because he's not gonna be in this video, bro. Sorry to like hurt you or whatever, but if you're interested, go watch it. Jin and Osamu get caught into
Y'all need to watch the show. This shit got real. Really real. It's really real. The hell we talking about?
meeting room for the big guys, you know what I'm saying? Because they have to explain themselves. Jin tries to like play mind games, and he's like, he has a black trigger, so it's better to let him fight with us than against us. And the boss man agrees, but he had a different kind of plan. You saw, right, Jin? Kill that nigga and bring me the black trigger. And as a
damn. Now, honestly though, I understand. in a sense, like you are in war times, and in this situation, our neighbors considered bad, allegedly. But like, the nigga's been trying to help y'all, and he's killed other neighbors. So how is he really considered a bad guy in a situation? He's trying to help y'all. Y'all just like up the tools on him and threaten him, and he even killed y'all. He could have killed y'all easily, but he didn't kill y'all. So is he really all that bad for you to want to kill him? Make it make sense. Put in comments down below, please. Do you agree with that? Excuse me.
Last effort, they bring up Yuma's dad, and this caught the attention of everybody in the room that actually knew him, you know, like there's like 2 of them that didn't know him. And this got them to go ahead to let Yuma join Border. Now, why would you let that filthy neighbor join our ranks?
Y'all some racist bastards.
Was I really that believable? Don't even sweat it. I'm calling the Big 3 right now. The Big 3 is the best 3 squads in the whole of Border. The way Border is set up is like a whole bunch of classes from A down, right? A is the best, but if you have a black trigger, you're automatic.
Bro, it basically is just like Kaiju number 8, if you really think about it. It basically is like Kaiju at number 8. How he described it is literally Kaiju number 8. Just less graphic, in my opinion.
The ass because it's broken. So now Yuma is in like the state of like, oh, I'm gonna join Border, I'm safe now. But in the background, they're about to come and they better steal his shit. But the GOAT Jin had different plans, bro. See, when you're really strong in the show, you have a thing called a side effect, where it's like a little like bonus power, if you want to say it like that. And Jin's side effect allows him to look into the future. So he already knows about all the snake shit that's happening in the background, and he just planned accordingly, you know what I'm saying? The day the Big 3 was supposed to retrieve the black trigger has finally arrived, and on their way there, Jin intercepts them. Hey Jin, what you doing out so late, man? I know what y'all little niggas planning. Y'all not doing this shit in my hood. You really think you all that? Hey, rush this nigga. Hey, bro, look at how much people they brought. Jin is about to 1v9 these niggas, bro. But just in case, he did call some backup, you know?
You trying to jump my mans? All because of a black trigger? Trying to jump my mans? You finna fight back. Fight back. It's crazy. Crazy activity.
I'm saying another A squad. Wait, let me search this bitch up. Arashiyama unit, man. And even though they're helping now, they're still outnumbered. But that didn't bother Arashiyama unit. They instantly started spraying.
Damn.
But the Big 3 just continued pushing forward. One guy broke off and tried to go after Jin. But Jin didn't even try to attack. He was just weaving this shit, making it look so easy. Nigga, look, weave. And then he looked back at him like he was his son or something. He switches his weapon, and then he tries to rush him again. But Jin knees him in the thigh and makes him fall, and then instantly slashed his shit. Bro, he made that nigga look like a plaything. Bro, he put him out of commission. Then Jin's rival, the number 1 A rank, decides to jump in, and they start going at it. They fought many times before, and their record is basically tied. The only thing difference between them is Jin got a black trigger, and the A rank just got a regular trigger, you know? But the A rank is still insanely strong. He loads up an attack and sends it towards Jin, but Jin and the Arashiyama unit get out the way just in time. They realized they're a little outnumbered, so they decided to run away to split them up, you know what I'm saying? And that plan worked flawlessly. Arashiyama unit got a fair 3v3. And rewatching the show, I low-key fuck with the spirit nigga so heavy now for like, cause he's always on go. Like, look at this. He's the first person to initiate the fight, and he wants to be the first person to end the fight. Old girl tried to up-blick in his face, and he wasn't phased. He just slammed it through a window. But the fight I want to focus on is Jin once again. Look at his matchup. Bro, that's 6 against 1. But Jin is so cold, he has the upper hand. The A rank 1 and 3 squad captains decide to jump him right away. But he's blocking everything they throw his way. So the snipers try to jump in, but he dodges it. What was that? Bro, his eyes are closed. Jin was...
See, here, this nigga has observation hockey before observation hockey even existed. Actually, that's not true before it existed. This man got observation hockey. On my fault, he got ultra instinct. He's part of the weak nation. He been training with Shanks. He been training with Goku, ultra instinct. He been training with Whis. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? Like, the elegance of that dodge is insane. Like, you don't have to dodge that kind of crispy, bro. And with such elegance, what's wrong with you? It's crazy.
on the defensive decided to jump him right away. But he's blocking everything they throw his way. So the snipers try to jump in, but he dodges it. What was that? Bro, his eyes are closed. Jin was on the defensive this whole time so far, but now he decides he wants to attack. And the first attack he throws out lands immediately. And the two squad captains didn't take that lightly. They both rush him. Jin parries all of the number 1 A ranks attacks, but the other captain comes and does some stylish shit like, oh my god, what was
crazy.
that? While these three are fighting, another two come and try to sneak Jin. But Jin sees this, shish kebabs their swords, and then slices them both at the same time. The two squads realize they're getting nowhere fighting Jin, so they decided, fuck this fight, let's just go rush Yuma and get that black trigger. And as soon as Jin heard this, he activated his black trigger. The whole time he was fighting with a regular sword, but now it's different. Without saying a word, he swings his sword and takes out one of the squad members, sending them back to the base. Now it's a 5v1. Hey man, just follow my lead. Yo weak ass is not gonna go against him. Bitch, you can't even land a hit on this nigga, man. I bet y'all got a better chance of your weak ass. Jin got a little impatient. He swung his sword at them. And his black trigger is cool. It has multiple sword slashes in one swing. And one of those swings hit the bum. But it didn't get rid of him. He just went into camouflage mode. And so did his captain. But the number 1 A rank had a different plan. All he wanted to do was box with him. So they just went 1v1. And they start going at it. I'm talking about parry for parry, bro. Jin starts using his environment and starts moving around. But the number 1 A rank was on his ass. He wasn't letting shit go. And once the number 1 A rank got an opportunity to attack, he took it and destroyed this building. And I hope to God nobody was in there, because you know Border gonna cover that bitch up. You ain't gonna hear about that one. In the middle of the 1v1, Jin finally gets cornered. And the number 1 A rank takes this chance to attack. He runs up and hits Jin with a 1-2, but Jin blocks both. And then Jin swings backwards, and then his sword slash follows the wall to the ceiling, and then hits the number 1 A rank. Nigga, that was so cold, but that was not it. Y'all might have forgot, but Jin can see the future. When he got cornered, he never really got cornered. He knew the fight was gonna end up here regardless, so he stored slashes in there, and then he sent them all towards the number 1 A rank.
Oh, he's cooked. First, okay, time out. So let me straight. The man got future sight. He got ultra inst. I mean, but think about it. How annoying is that to be able to know what's gonna happen at all times? Like, how annoying is that really? If you think about it, if you can predict what's gonna happen, how you gonna like pretty much live if you really think about it? Like, isn't that kind of annoying if you think about it? Like, cause think about this, you know it's about to happen at every second of every time of the day, type shit. Now I don't know if that's exactly true, but he can predict like almost any future issue that's about to happen. So if he can do that, shouldn't they just have planned ahead regardless though? Or can he just plan ahead for almost any situation? Number one. Number two, how do you just do your thing? You feel me? Hey, that's all I'm saying. But okay.
And then the two bums, instead of fighting with him, they stood on the sideline watching, and then they want to rush in when this nigga got cooked. Jin blocks the captain's attack and then slices the other guy. The captain tries to attack Jin again, but Jin blocks it again. And it turns out the captain wanted Jin to block it. His real plan was to use the foot blade to hold him in place.
Oh, wow.
And he completed it. And when he did, everybody woke up. I'm talking about the squad captain, the snipers, they all wanted to attack Jin right then and there. And when they went to attack, Jin activated his last slash. One took off the captain's leg and the other one took off the arm. And now the snipers can't fight him one-on-one, so his win is just secured. Now back to the Arashiyama unit. The girl in this start going crazy banging, bro. Not like that. What the f, like fighting. And I'ma say it again. I love how this show uses movement to like fight. Like it's tough. It's like Warzone. Niggas slide canceling this shit. And as the fight went on, the spear guy got more and more confident, and he decided he just wants to end it right here. But the whole time they were moving around, the girl was setting up wire traps, and he got caught in one of them. So she took her chance and stabbed him right through the chest. But this is why I fuck with Spearman. You know what? Let me go look up these guys' names. I haven't said it. I think I said Jin, Yuma, and Osamu, and nobody else's name. So let me give him at least his name. You know what I'm saying? He deserved this shit. His name is Yosuke, and the girl's name is Kitora. And right before he bailed out to headquarters, he jumped out the window, taking Kitora with him, and he tells his teammate to spray her down. And he does exactly that.
Damn.
But just in the nick of time, Kitora's teammate comes and saves her. But then the sniper takes his head off. Then he shoots at Kitora, but right before he bails out and goes back to border, he pulls Kitora down and she just loses a leg. Now it's 2v2 and they're chasing each other around the whole city. And Kitora's bouncing on one leg. So they decided to hide for a little bit and think of a plan. Fast forward a little bit and Arashiyama unit's captain is just standing in the middle of a playground. And Kohei, this guy right here, he decides to take advantage of this. so he just rained down a whole bunch of Tryon bullets. But Arashiyama blocks a lot of them. He took a little bit of damage though. And then the Captain Miwa started walking up on him asking questions. Was this weak ass plan supposed to be a trap? Where the hell your teammates at, man? You really think I'm about to tell you anything, bitch? This gave Kohei another opportunity to spray his ass down, but Arashiyama jumped and dodged the attack, and now the sniper has him in his sights. And just as he was about to shoot, he got his head cut off. Kitora turned her foot into a Tryon blade, climbed all the way up there, and took off his head.
First of all, just the elite level of play in this show is just fantastic. Like it's chef's kiss. It's mwah. It's unbelievable, ladies and gents. Just unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's crazy.
What squad seen their sniper got taken out? They were shook. And it didn't stop there. Hey, what the hell was that, man? Arashiyama unit sniper double sniped these niggas. And the fight ended there. Jin and Arashiyama unit won. But it didn't end there. Jin made his way to the border meeting room. And in case y'all forgot, this man denied to listen to the big boss of border. And he got in the way of a mission that the big boss sent. How dare you show your face after you blatantly disobeyed me? I want to make a deal. Make Yuma an official border agent and guarantee his safety, and my black trigger is all yours. What if I were just to take it from you? I mean, shit, you can try. I already beat your top 3 teams. He not lying, big dog. He did do that shit. And just like that, the deal was made. And Jin lost his black trigger just to save Yuma. Wonderful guy, man. And that's it for this video, man. Thank you guys for showing up and watching. I know it took a while to come out. I'm very sorry. So much shit's happening. Trust.
Honestly, I enjoy my boy's reactions. I really, not reactions, breakdowns. I really enjoy his breakdowns because he does a phenomenal job explaining and does a great job at, like, I guess, bringing to light animes most people don't know about. So I appreciate that for what Yayo does, and I'm glad he's doing his videos again. I can't wait for his next one. So keep doing your stuff, my boy. Keep going. I'm here for all of it. Ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. It's your favorite former pro JT. We are out. Peace out.